10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Hey guys, it's Thursday with a new haircut and color. A lot of times I go pretty extreme in my haircuts and whatnot when I do get them. I like to kind of wait and dull it out with the normal color, let everything fade, and then go kind of drastic. It's a trick that I learned a while ago for when I get stuck writing, oddly enough. The change and going a little bit more drastic helps to get me in a different frame of mind and kind of gives me more ideas, I guess. I don't know why it works. I don't know anyone else who does this technique, but it works for me. So just another example of that whole like to each their own thing. I'm going to be reading from A Touch Mortal today for you guys. The scene I'm reading is from closer to the beginning. I did skip a page or two. Basically, the story opens up with the main character, Eden. She's sitting on a beach. She's very depressed, and she's actually contemplating suicide. The beach had cleared out while the sun finished setting. Only 2 couples remained, but she could barely make out their horizontal outlines in the darkness. Carnival sounds and the scent of popcorn and cotton candy floated down from the boardwalk. There were 2 guys walking close to the water's edge, coming down the beach. They were still a good 50 feet away, but closing the distance. She watched them for a moment, wondering if she knew them. They seemed to be headed right for her. Eden rolled her eyes once she realized she didn't recognize them, preparing herself. It was Jersey. Getting hassled by guys was just another fact of summer. She normally put a few hours' effort into achieving her balance between the fashionable leave me alone and the more stylish I'm not afraid to knee your groin. Lately, though, even makeup seemed like too much work. She settled for a glare, hoping it would be enough. The blonde one was in a dark green polo, the color setting off his hazel eyes. With the short sleeves and his tattered-to-be trendy jeans, he had to have been freezing. Suffering just to pander to underage cheerleaders. Clearly a winner, she thought, and then second-guessed herself. Something about him set her gaydar screaming. Lover stroll? She eyed the other one. Brown curls, dark sweater paired with cargo pants. Be gay, and keep walking. He noticed her giving him the once-over and smiled in a way no gay boy in history had ever smiled at a girl. She shifted her eyes back to the water, but they stopped next to her. Perfect. When she turned toward them, the one who'd smiled at her brushed his hair back from his face. Your eyes are blue like the ocean. She raised an eyebrow in annoyance, unable to believe he went with a line so pathetic. Slightly behind him, the other's mouth cocked in an apologetic half-smile. At least he knew his friend was an idiot. I think I am lost at sea, Loverboy continued, his voice sincere. A snort of laughter burst from somewhere between her throat and nose. You can't be serious. She stood, brushing the sand from her black leggings. Damn, Gabriel, did you hear that? That was the sound of my heart chattering. His face twisted in mock pain as he gripped divots into the sweater. Next to him, Gabriel rolled his eyes. Come on, Az. Fuck off. Eden enunciated each word, trying not to sound as amused as she was. The water is not even blue, jackass. She turned towards the stairs to the boardwalk, and the guy grabbed her arm. Even through the material of her thermal top, his fingers were frigid. He offered up another smile and shrugged. Storm toss seemed a bit cliche. So there it is.